Oh, warm up. So figure we warm up with a little movement. I'm gonna use you a little bit. You're a little bit more flexible. Same back, yeah. Coach probably already knows it, but we're just gonna drill it. So, that, choking side, disconnect, push the hip in, trying to get my bigger four. I don't feel your leg, you hit your right leg under. Go. Yeah. Boom. All right. Half Nelson if I need to. Up to the elbow, pulling the head. Palms, knuckles outside. S grip. I'm not only pulling this in, but I'm also extending your hips down. Yikes. Okay. Did you see the foot leg control? I don't know if I could do it to Tanner, but we could try to stretch him out. You see how it's more difficult with a beefier person? Even though coach is really, really flexible. I have trouble with bigger people to try to choke. So he's doing a good job. He's gonna go for a little torpedo skate. I'm already disengaging. He goes, oh, I'm gonna get out. So if I can't get this leg to lock under his thigh, this is where I start changing my tactics. I can't get a twister on him because his butt's blocking me from pushing him forward. I can't hook and I can't make my little leg connection. This is where I'll detach and try to attack here. He thinks I'm gonna go this. I'm still fishing for this. Then I get what I want. So this is where I'm locking his hip. I'm being nice right now to let go of this, but this is where my half Nelson comes into play. My elbow's connected here. I'm trying to get on his hand, not his forearm. If your tricep extends from this, straight down, it's harder for me to control. That little wrist position helps me a little bit. So I'm keeping this to his heart, driving my forehead here, hooking up to my ear to answer the phone, getting this under either baseball grip, because he's a lot stronger than me, over his head. I have to come up to my elbow. I'm probably not gonna be able to reach his head because he knows he's got to keep his head away. So I might just go to a different twister truck position. But all of it's from that twister hook, leg control. So we can drill that. Does that help your back or that hurt your back? Yeah. So if you're able to do gentle, you don't want to rush it because you could pop the ribs. So you can drill it on each other as coach warms up.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, and we're just playing with the entry, so you can feel it. You're going to go to the choking side.
Going to the choking side. Yeah. Under hook, and then
I'm gonna let you fumble it.
Oh yeah, I gotta do this first. Yep. And then under, come through, up on the shoulder, and then cross face.
Go ahead and finish. Let's get a couple of reps. One more rep, and then we'll tweak it. I want you to feel it. Yeah. So now, Eric, you try it out. You do it on Jason a couple times. Just go ahead and finish it. Yeah, we'll make a little fine tunes. I want you to feel yourself going through this because cool tap. Cool. Now, what I want you to do is watch Coach do it to me and watch how he scissors his feet, the top knee. And I'm not saying left or right, whatever. Overhook. So we're going to the overhook side. So if he's going to go on this side to the left, this is going to be his top knee. So whatever knee's on top, he's hooking the bottom knee, pushing my butt or my hip with his top knee. That opens up that space where he hips down. Now he's able to figure four and get that twister hook on the bottom of my leg. If he wanted, he can go to different entries. Right now, I'm going to try to still torpedo. I think I have something, but he gets this underhook. As I go shoulders flat, he's got control, cross lateral, hip to shoulder. Now he's able to control the Kimura, half Nelson, and I'm going to try to push out. As I push out, that gives him that opening to bag the head. He comes up over to his elbow, up on his left hip, switches his hip, knuckles on my temple or my neck, outside knuckles. Oh, let's get these knuckles here, coach. Right there. Fuck me up right there by driving his knee that way, my head towards his face. Impregnation, as he likes to call it. So the only differences that I'm seeing from both of you guys is not, I don't know if I can do it. I can't do it to coach. But when he gets me, oh, go ahead, coach.
What you guys blew through was the upper body control there. As he goes through, you guys are just staying really hard and stagnant here. And you're kind of like just feeding this, where I have to move myself and him a little bit. So I'm getting there. I sit underneath.
Chest to back connection. So.
Now, rather than moving up here or even in the center, I'm lower. Now from here, I'm coming to that power now. I'm getting that level in the hand. Okay.
It's a good twist. It's not a painful twist. Can you do it to me? You can do it to me. And this isn't, you're not bailing on the back. It's just another option. Right? So you're going to take me where you think you want to take me?
This is where you are.
Sit your right hand on my, let's get your right hand on my hand, your left hand on your wrist, or your hand, or both on my hand. You can either 2-on-1 me or 2-on-1 on yours. So here, you see this elbow connection here? Opens it up for you. Get up on that elbow, get up. Now keep that position, S grip, extend your knee down, and now bring my ear to your face. That's all the amount of pressure you need.
So going to my underhook side or overhook? Overhook.
Choking side there. You could do that, but I would switch hands. The 5-0 grip, which is the underhook, goes to my hand.
Okay.
Your left hand's going to reach down. So you see how you're on my wrist? Why don't you get on the fatty portion of my hand, right under my pinky? And now you can either grab your own wrist or my wrist. 2-on-1 or whatever. So my instinct is to drive, bring your knees up so that I go, oh, I'm going to reach up. I'm giving you this. I'm not trying to give you this. Get up on that elbow. Get up on your elbow. Adjust your hips. If you need to extend or whatever. See?
Yeah. Okay.
Now I don't want this hand around my neck. I want these knuckles on my temple.
Okay. And then pull and extend.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now go ahead and do it. Get the extension. Nice. Extend your knees down. Your knees, not your feet. It's this knee, drive them down. That.
Okay.
When you drive that knee down, my hip has to.
That way.
Your knee goes down, my whole hip opens up. So let's drill it a couple of times. Yeah, partner up. Watch, coach.
Your leg is connected. The leg down here.
Yeah.
So you're carrying a hook
I got stuck too.
into the ground.
Okay.
So you can get a better drop on it.
Great.
You're still just like barely had enough to get there. So you get comfortable at where you can be. If I need to shower and put a hip in the groin.
Okay.
That way I can be underneath of my shin, not on the tip of my feet.
That's a great
and
point.
then when you said to move your knees, I was stuck. I think because I was too.
His shin or his calf is coming across the hip like a harness.
Yeah.
So let's drill it. Let's drill it till we get a couple in there. We'll drill it for like 5 minutes.
That was super uncomfortable. Especially this time in the morning.
It's a nice stretch. When you're doing it gently with your partners, it's a nice stretch in the morning.
Warm that shit up.
Tanner didn't hurt me, right? He's not hurting you, but it's a nice little stretch. So let's partner up.
Do you want to do
Drill
it? You haven't done it to me yet.
I thought Lee was coming in, but I know it's his day off. I don't know what he's doing. So right there, Eric, you're like Coach was saying, bring your pause. Just pause. Instead of bringing this here, which is fine, I want you to now bring it up.
Okay.
This allows you to get that figure 4 and then fish for this.
Okay.
Big difference, right? Because now your foot's up here instead of down by his calf.
So different.
So now what you can do is driving. Yeah. So, and that's fine. I want you to feel how this knee is driving. It's not this extension. Bring your knees up to your chest. Feel how you can start manipulating him.
Oh yeah, like go up, down, up,
Yeah.
down.
So go ahead and restart from the back. You're pushing that top leg up, trying to get that calf across like a mountain climbing harness or a rappelling harness across instead of down by the thigh. Big difference. You get that good figure 4, finishing it. And right there, you could pause for back control, and just see where you're at. See what he does. If he starts to torpedo, that's fine. If he starts to come back on you, that's another thing too. We can go to something from there. But right now, we're just going for this. Yep. So look at where your hands are coming. I want you to think of bringing this across like a headband.
Okay.
This is coming across his temple. Mm-hmm. These knuckles should be almost here, but I find over the ear. I want you to think of bringing your elbow in. And now you're bringing his face to your nose. Okay. And extending your knee towards me. Grab this knee here. Yep. Feel that,
so
Jason?
It's more knee that direction instead of down.
So I want you to extend your knee. And then the last thing, you're bringing that in. Because that neck is going to hurt. I can barely get my hand around most people's heads.
It's like a nice stretch.
Yeah.
Body.
If you do it gently, it should be a stretch and they're just going to tap. You do it too quickly, you're going to pop their ribs. So let me borrow you, Jason. You get your head to tail on the back. We're going to do a little half pass. You're laying on the back. Do twister half pass. So I'm here. However, he's got this leg configuration. If you want to do this, this is fine. But what we're going to do is call it a twister pass. Boom. So there's a few options to go from there. Let me get your head over here. It's called a twister. Called a twister pass, not the twister submission, not to be confused. So if you want to play this game, this is fine. I still have a good base. I like playing this sometimes because it'll set up an arm lock up the submission over here, or I can go to the ninja roll as I did. So what I'm really doing is trying to play this game. He's not letting me catch his head. He's not letting me pass my knee. So I'm like, fine. I'm passing. Give me the whole out arm, but I'm trying to bring this leg in and scoop his leg. So now, how do you feel, Jason? He's carrying my weight. He's carrying my weight. My ribs are in his diaphragm. I'm not super high. Can you breathe now? Yeah. And if I get super low, he's going to push on my back. And if I'm sloppy with this leg, he's going to start twisting. So I got to find that sweet spot. This leg is under his hip. I'm tripping. I'm passing here. He tries to weave in. For an underhook, go ahead and weave your hand under my armpit. I've got his elbow. I don't want to be up over his shoulder. I want to be on his elbow. But you can hear him breathing. He's carrying my weight. And I'm being nice right now. So if I'm loose with this knee, he's got room to escape. I got to pinch this knee. I'm hooking with this, trapping his body. Okay. If he gives me this, I'm going to try to control the wrist. I can go to a nice little arm lock, and I make nice little, sorry, I got all my weight on me. So I've got an arm lock because I'm over his elbow. I'm not over his shoulder. This alleviates some of the pressure, and it takes away my submission. So go ahead and try to wiggle your arm out. I got no control of his elbow. So now, straighten it back down. How's that weight? You can hear him grunt. How's your elbow feel? My elbow's tight.
Can't move it.
So I'm going thumb inside, little cheeky wrist lock. So I'm giving him a wrist lock and an arm lock at the same time, pinching my knees. There's a couple other things we can do. You saw me go to a back take, but I could just stay on top and finish.
The back take looks similar to what we did the other morning.
This is why it's kind of building on little principles that we were talking with him when he's been coming, which coach told me when I first got here. Just getting my knees past their knees. Can I be mobile? I'm trying to pass people when my knees are below their knees. I wasn't as mobile. Once I get one knee up, I can get on one foot, and we've been working on those little principles of half passing.
Yeah.
But this little twister pass is like when you're doing a really good job defending, trying to get your arm. I don't need any of that. I just, boom, get my knee in your hip position, and we do a pass. So you want to try it on him? Or you want to see it one more time?
You want me to try it?
Yeah, let's try Jason. Yeah, you can try it. Jason can feel it one more time.
Here's that arm. I feel like I want to do the back take. So from here.
Here, let me do it to you, Eric, and then Jason will see it. He'll get to see it, and then I'll do it to you. Yeah, I'll show it to you. Let's get your head where it is over there and your butt over here. Jason, you can stand over here and see it. So, half. I'm not past his knees just yet, right? So we're playing this game. Boom, boom, boom. I can start here. I don't have to, but I can start here. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to start getting mobile. I'm just trying to get this knee past this knee. Mm-hmm. Right. Right here. What is your reaction? You don't want me to get your head. You don't want me to do anything. I can't get anything, and you're blocking this from getting your head. Mm-hmm. I got to get past this knee. I'm past this knee. Yep. So my hip is in position. Mm-hmm. So I can either try to hold on to this and trap this arm and get around that knee. So getting past this top knee. Now my next goal is to get that bottom knee into his hip. Feel that adjustment, Eric? So now I'm going to give him a little weight. How's that weight feel? He's being sarcastic. So I still have this arm trapped. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to get this elbow in front of the thigh. And if he gives me this arm, cool. If he keeps this arm in, fine. If he keeps tight here and he just tries to hold on to me, he's worried about the pass, I'm using my frames to shrimp. I'm not trying to go high with my body. I'm not doing this. I'm letting him carry my weight, and I'm framing to get my knee out. So the objective is not to get the submission. I want to get the pass. Once I get the pass, then I'll have control. Then I'll get.
Which I felt when I was at total loss when you had it.
So do it to me, Jason. You can see Jason do it.
Okay, so this hand, basically to get this knee forward.
Over. Yeah. That's the twist. Now I want your ribs on my. Yeah. And this hand's going to be behind me on the mat. So you're a little bit higher. I want you to get a little bit lower. You can. But I want your body position. I want your ribs. Right now you're over my chest. Right there. And I want you to move over to your left a little bit so I'm carrying your weight. You can even put your forearm down. That right there is what you want. Your position, you need to be a little bit lower. Just a little bit lower. That. Now if you need to, and I clamp down, use your right forearm on my thigh or my knee. You can even trap my elbow at the same, my wrist with your right hand and frame with your elbow. There you go. I want that frame on my thigh. Yeah. You're fine. But you can see you either got a submission or you got the pass. And look, this is the weight I want you to feel carrying. You're not doing anything mean to me. I'm just having to breathe your 170 pounds on. Coach Tanner, you can talk him through this. So if you want to reach on, you can grab my hand, yeah. I'm gonna try to keep my knee, yep. My knee. So see where your left elbow is? I want your left elbow down closer to my waistband. See how that changes your weight position? I want you to pinch with this knee into my hip, this knee, this bottom one. Yeah, see that twist? That's what you want. So you can either go to wrist lock or arm lock or do that knee pass. I'm gonna try to double down. Instead of pushing with your hand, use your forearm. Put your weight on me so I can't talk. You're too high on my chest. Down on my diaphragm. Now you're using your frames. Okay? Get to a pass or a submission. Beautiful. Yeah. One more detail and then we'll have coach come in. Come in, coach. I want you guys both to see the little leg position that you get in this twister side. He's in a death grip here. He doesn't want this at all. If I put too much weight over here, he's not carrying my weight. Like, he's starting to come under. He's really, I know he's going to start sweeping me. What I want to do is not let him hold my body the way it is, putting my ribs under his rib cage. So coach, if you can say,
just under the rib cage.
Yeah, coach, could you say ABC? He's carrying my weight, and he's strong. But look how loose my bottom leg is. I need that pinch, and I need this elbow. So now I'm trying to make this a little contortion. But look at the angle of my shin. My shin is at less than a 45 degree. What I want you to think of is heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Once my knee comes a little more vertical, then this becomes more powerful. This kind of ties up my hand. But if I'm here, I can still use my hands. He's carrying my weight. I got this. I can use my forearm to get that knee. I'm a little high. I need to get lower. Because he's so good. But you can see this is all contingent on my weight position. Now my knee's free. Little micro battles that we're going over. Yeah. So all of it comes together, but we're still not chasing that submission. We're just trying to dominate the position, get our knees past their tools. That makes sense, right? Coach, I know. Anything?
I mean, just seeing what you guys are doing in general, and it's like you're not being mean, but you're being wrong by trying to not be mean.
Yeah.
That's my life story in the gym.
You guys are both posting your hand, which doesn't put the weight on that.
Right.
And again, it's okay if you walk through the first couple of reps. If there's a difference between you being nice and doing the wrong move, then you just have to get over that spot. You have to learn to use your weight appropriately, and it's not mean.
Yeah.
The Browns broke my hand here.
So, I mean, that's what we're trying to do. You gotta run through it, work through all your memories. Again, like, you know, I've gone through the 10th planet system a little bit too, so then, you know, you get into the twister side control, which sets up the twister rolls and all sorts of good things in here. So, as I'm in the zone, as much as you can, getting your weight off of the ground. I love
I like that's good.
Right.
And then the best way to stop him from going underneath your knee is by getting your knee there.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm carrying all his weight right now. Not that way. No, you're good. You're good.
come through. The twister roll that I always like to do is quarter guard and then do that. There's all sorts of things.
Yeah, there's all kinds of attacks in there.
Because I felt when you did it to me too. Okay, here's all my weight.
Mhm.
I'm still in half.
It is the difference between trying to manhandle, use the muscular structure to compress your partner when you're on top. That's letting them carry your weight. Tanner doesn't ever hurt me, but he owns me by position. And when he needs to use that strength, which I don't feel like he ever really needs it, it's there. Right. This is what I try to tell you guys. You're good at not defaulting to your strength, but I want you to not default to your flexibility either, because that's when we're going to start injuring those soft tissues. So it's almost like you guys have similar goals.
Need a little bit of that iron worker strength.
You have it. You don't need too much.
Yeah.
Right? So let's work on that. Oh, there was one more point I was going to say. Coach did active toes. Let me get you, Coach. He did point that out, and there's one little point I wanted to talk about. When I get here, my toes have to be active, either this one or that one. I can't be loosey-goosey and trying to pinch on his thigh. I have no connection, and I'm floating on him. So I need to be active toes. Look at my toes. It's either that one or this one or both. And I'm pushing my elbow into his body. So if he starts repositioning me, my weight's on my hip, on my bottom hip right now, my left hip. I got to just let him carry it. Coach even lifted his bottom leg to post on this. Really nice and strong. And I know he's strong. He's going for that. I'm trapping it. I don't want that. So I'm controlling. He's doing so many things. He's going to start destabilizing my base. So I'm trying to control the elbow, the wrist, and frame at the same time. Trying not to lose my position.
And the only thing on the floor is your toe right now.
Right now it's my knee, but he's starting to compromise my bottom leg. I'm driving here, so I got to stay on him. I'm worried about this. Okay? If anything, yeah. If anything happens, I'm just going to start bailing from control, making sure I'm still trying to pass my knee. Crossface. I want to start addressing what he's doing. He doesn't always have a plan like, oh, Mike's going to do this, so I'm going to do that. He feels what I'm doing. He's like, I got 12 options from here. So it all came from him letting me feel like, oh, you're letting me carry your weight? Cool. Now let me get you off and shift, go to deep half. Let me destabilize your base. Once he pulled my foot up, I can't drive on my knee effectively. So let's just work on the twister pass and just getting in that position, letting them carry each other's weight. Get in that knee position.
So from here, really the first thing I want to do is a little bit more of this.
We'll just practice weaving this through his thighs, and then just starting from
Am I
there.
doing a T or?
I would just, you're going to get what you get right now. I just want you to think of, he's worried about you trapping that, but he feels comfortable not giving you the underhook. So bottom knee goes past his knee. Now you got to get past his knee shield, right? So once you get up, you can drop your left elbow down and hug his spine. Grab his butt cheek like Coach did. So pause right here.
Yeah, I'm starting to go over.
Instead of you grabbing his foot right there, I want you to think of, bring your torso in towards his waist. Duck your head towards his active toes here. Feel that difference and shift. Now, Can you feel a little change in the weight?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I want you to feel. Pause right there. Let him carry your weight. Now, the angle of your shin. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Drive your elbow to his knee. Now you're good to go. That's what we're working on right now. Just this. I showed you all that just to get you comfortable here. Don't lose this position. Let's do it again. Your knees should be pinching. You should be twisting. You should be pulling down with your elbow. And you should feel a little contorted, but not in danger.
Yeah, I did.
Just not good. Not in danger, but not good. Knee pinch, frame. Okay, where's your weight right now? Stop, where's your weight?
Too high.
It looks like you're on your right hip. Roll over to your elbow. Yeah. There, you feel that as you roll to your elbow, how you carries your weight?
Yeah.
But you don't want to go.
Oh,
You don't want to go to the point where you're getting swept over center of gravity. Let him carry your weight. Pinch your your left knee up towards his butt a little bit and bring your that. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you get in this position, we'll get you there too. If for some reason you feel stuck, hold on, Jason. I want you to put your weight here, bring this up. Bring this knee into his hips. Right above and up on the, right there. Now you can start working on your knee pass. Feel that? That's fine. We're gonna work on that next week. But I want you to be able to see, you can either stomp on his hip or you can just start passing a different way.
Okay. So when I brought my knee up though, my weight went off of his diaphragm.
And that's the sweetness that we're gonna have to drill.
Okay.
It's okay. So go ahead, Eric.
Yeah.
You go for it. We have a few more drills and then we'll start rolling. You're off today, Coach?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I get it. So let's hold this position. What are you trying to do right now? Just
I'd like to get this knee past this
right.
thing.
But remember, I was talking about position. So is he carrying your weight?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing with this one?
Just keeping my elbow in.
So you're keeping your elbow in, but you want to trap his elbow.
Okay.
So I want this elbow closer to his elbow.
Okay.
You see that? Now, once you get this is what I'm suggesting. Instead of you trapping with your elbow inside his elbow pit, now you're outside. You've got inside control, but you got outside of his elbow for that lock. So if you got this, now pause. Remember what I was talking about, this shin? You need this knee pass. You can get the submissions. We're not worried about that. I want you active toe on your left foot. Just active toes, yeah. Bring that knee in. Heel toe this. So I want you to be active on this toe. When I say heel toe, I want you to go toe,
Here.
heel toe, heel toe. You're still framing here.
Okay.
Once your knee goes past his thighs, you're pretty much there.
Yeah.
He's going to not like it. You can go right to that submission. You're in a dominant position. I want him carrying your weight a little bit more. How's that feel, Jason?
You could be lower. Not quite on the side.
There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
So right here, I want you to go over. Hold on. We'll work on the submission a little bit better. I want you to bring this down. And this hand's going to go over your wrist. See how when you move your elbow here? I want you to grab this. The hand. I want you to bring his wrist down. Grab your wrist. You've got an elbow lock and a wrist lock. So you're not trying to hurt him, but you're just slowly trying to do a little magic still.
The pressure of your position will squeak out the submissions and the passes. So you don't rush. It's kind of the screw thing about competing, because jiu-jitsu is not meant for a time limit. It's just body maximizing. So if you're out in the woods and someone gets pissed off at you, it's like,
We got all day.
make them suffer. Most people can't handle that for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And so just really take advantage of putting pressure, slow, annoying pressure, and just cook them. And then I would say
That'd be a good one for me to practice. Some
be a
patience, just
non-biased
simmering.
jiu-jitsu practitioner. Because like with guard, I don't care if I sweep you or submit you, but one or the other is going to be pressure to where you make mistakes. Same thing with this. With Mike on me, even though I'm reaching and doing anything, I still have, he's just that like one mistake of me going, and then boom, my knees are weak, my arm's not in the right position. But if he does that on me, where he's like, then I get that. And it's just that much of an issue. If you're the guy on top and it's not making your ribs and lungs uncomfortable, you're not making him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So like,
I noticed that as soon as I'm actually driving my ribs in yours, that's when I'm like, oh, that doesn't
if
feel
it's
good
hard
for
for
me
me to
either.
breathe, it's hard for him to breathe. But if
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
easy for me, it's easy for him.
Yeah. So even if you're 100 pounds or you're 300 pounds, if I'm on the bottom, I'm carrying your weight. I have to lift your weight to breathe.
Yeah.
That's what I want you to think of. So the moment you got higher on my torso up to my pecs, I was able to carry a little bit more weight. But lower here in this softer portion of this, I wasn't. And there is a
toe heel walk really got my leg where I needed it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it's called other than heel toe walk, because it's something they do teach at fundamentals, all kinds. But we don't emphasize it as much as we should, I think. There's a twister, there's a crotch ripper, there's other things, but I want you guys to get some roll time.
It reminded me of the finger walk on the
Yes.
Because it wasn't the push, it was the walk.
So I'm going to show you what you did, and then we'll get to rolling. Unless there's any more. So I'm going to get here. I had this twister position. This is what you had on him. You were blocking with this elbow, which is giving you nothing. All you were doing is,
I felt like I could still move my
Yeah.
arm too.
see the difference? Your control.
I would say like you're being selfish and greedy, not accepting jujitsu. If I was only watching the backside, but it just looked like you were trying to get in one walk and not focusing that the whole purpose of this is to learn how to set the position up if he's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, we're just attacking that. That's the only thing you need to defend, and you're not in a good position.
Yeah. So right now I'm being nice. My weight's not on him. But this elbow block for his elbow doesn't do anything. But the moment he feels this, his elbow feels compromised, and he's carrying my weight. I can hear him breathing. I'm trapping this elbow. I'm trapping this wrist. But then I want to go to mountain. It's not the submission I'm chasing. It's maintaining that position. You're really good at getting to positions, but let's mitigate your position over them. Your submissions will come to you, especially as a blue belt. This is your time to play. At purple belt, you're going to start using your position and just get all kinds of shit. I don't even want that submission. I hope, right?
What I'm trying to like get the generative aspect is when you look at the poster on the wall, the left one, those are all guards. As a blue belt, you should be trying to learn as much of this guard work, which means you suck at all of it. But the best time to suck is blue belt. And then you get to pick the things that you really like and you start working on it. And then you're utilizing the ability to sweep and submit to get to the top. Purple belt is really about starting to learn how to pin people and use your athleticism. But since you suck at body positioning, pin you get to actually guard and sweep. But now, as a purple belt, you have your own self-inflicted pride, where you're not going to be as happy learning these things, because when you lose the position, then it's like, oh man, I suck at a purple belt. It's like, no, you're just learning. I think the little post I just posted the other day, it's like, you're doing it wrong. This is a point in time where most people quit. It's like, you're learning jiu-jitsu. You just have to throw the pride out the window and say, it's not about that. The one cool thing, I mean, I've been doing it to Mike the last 3 or 4 weeks, which I'm sure he loves, is whatever pressure I can put, I don't care what piece of my body is laying across his chest, I'm trying to, and so this supports that. I'm trying to win the inside battle, and so the whole point of me saying this is, instead of me not wanting him to post on me, I want to feel him post on me. And once he posts on me, I'm going to wiggle my way into the spot. You know, if I'm in here, after the zone, I come up, I'm up here. Again, I'm going to lift his knees off the mat, a slight raise, and then I'm coming over. If he reaches his right arm based on the hip, that doesn't hurt me. The nice thing is, as we get into the physical scenario, you have access, I want to shift your hip doesn't change. And get into my twister roll. So there's like all sorts of
neat little nuances.
There's a few. I just didn't know how we were going to progress to this body position, and this is really important. I didn't realize that was the same shit you were doing to me. It's coincidentally, I was like, I want to go over this with you guys. But yeah, that's what he's been doing to me.
The technical approach, which is like the concept. Whatever I can do from inside now, I'm passing. If I can get him to coast on me, that's not a failure for me. Now it becomes, whatever I can do to wiggle my way into there. A lot of times when we're near, we're like, oh, there's a post. And all we're doing is running straight into a strong plan.
Yeah.
Wiggle the post until you can get your way into it and maintain good force and pressure.
Yeah.
For me, inside and out, which is what I'm teaching the youth right now, is, we're doing a if he pushes on me, cool. Whenever I can get into here, I'm trying everything I can to win this inside battle. And then when he decides to win the inside battle, then I have my offline opportunities to take the back. But the goal is I'm not allowing this. I'm trying to win that. And then when you finally do win it, I have my other option, which starts to attack the backs.
Yep. Let's get some minutes. Let's get some rolls in. Oh shit.
What I understand, Twister said.
Well, at first I was like, I positioned my knee, maybe it's when I put it something, and I was like, no, you can't hear.
What time did you intend to show something on that? Reset your position. It's only 30-second reps, so you can't do
Okay.
She's a poison. She's a poison. Well, that makes sense. So you did.
Yes, totally. You want to get it like that. Yeah. Okay. So I can't control. That's what I was saying. You want to oh, okay. Gotcha. Years. Yeah, I can't believe I don't see it.
Feel the difference?
Yeah. There, strap on your head.
That mission sucked, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't going for anything but
Yeah. Yeah, I was feeling it. So I was trying to be patient, like, okay, how can I get it?
Break, shoot, bridge, spring.
Yeah.
Bridge, represent.
Yeah.
It's not that that's all different.
Yeah.
Everything you're supposed to do is touch your feet.
Right. Yeah.
There's cheese sushi.
Yeah, it's just like, keep moving.
I don't know.
It's not too much.
But you're like, oh, you get down there, you check your YouTube. Hey, this is surprising me too.
Yeah.
Reach your left arm, first leg, and grab across. Okay, now, I want you to make an left go of your leg with your hand up, put some pressure across this one, make it not go anything for you. You just pull this side up, I'll have to push your side away. Okay, now you're going to do the next sequence. Put your right arm over the top, and then move the stick there. Over the front, keep going. Put your right hand to the belly button, and rear positions. Keep going. You're controlling the front from left to right out. Reach over the body and jump it. Put a weight on it. There you go.
Very much.
Stop your hand with your arm with your left hand. Take your forearm off top of the knee. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Walk that full toe. Heel toe.
This means you're free.
You work too much about setting and you need to work on the position.
That's not needed.
Now in this transition, he bucks up and you can bite his arm and get his arm. There it is. And step over the foot of the special.
Good. Go for the position. Control this. Right hand smooth. Right hand under your hind arm. Go back to your wrist. There you go. This is good. Now we're going there. Try to finish it, but maintain your position. See what I mean? This fish is taking your position. If you chase fish, you'll lose your base. Hopefully I will sweep you. Probably not. I can't sweep you. This is their free ball day. I don't know what time it is. I just did 3 minutes. So I go to the end. What do you guys doing now? 9:50 at one.
Yeah, for sure.
Be here.
Walk that over and straighten it right on. Keep it out in sticks.
Definitely feel a little wrapped up here. Good job, good job. No fast. Okay.
So the main purpose, or at least the entry-level purpose of lockdown is to stop cold pressure, just to keep you backwards.
Okay.
So if you drive in, it's doing its purpose.
Yeah.
It's just to show you down.
Okay.
So, rather than doing this, I'll show you real quick. I'll root go down and I'll go lower. And I'll hit on go between his hips. I'll strong out. That's one way. And then every once in a while, I put on some feet. I'll come up here, do the same thing. And then I'll come up here. You get the water. That's why I do my own lock myself up.
Right.
They don't have to freeze. If you can't see this is happening,
Oh,
I don't know. So that's where we're at in this zone. Yeah, it's
yeah.
so from here, you should everything down. I'm going to close himself. Outside from here. Yeah. The easiest way for you to get sweat is if I'm elongated.
Yeah.
Here. So I can somebody's head and my leg is straight. And it's just a while.
Yeah.
Come back to next. Big wide. Put a weight on his chest.
Yeah.
Do upside up.
We're not nice and hot.
Just, and give us another view of where the battle, and how I'm going to see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
First time you did that, I mean, I was like, oh,
Yeah. Been a lot to I do that.
Okay, so lockdown, and we did this, if you're on top of your lockdown, you have to go in there. I mean, you're there. It's like a solution. Not to know it, but it is a little, if you did it.
So I had the doubles at first, and I was too high.
You can read this Chinese finger test, but the moment we're trying to go for it. We're trying to go out. You need to shift your hips down lower. I say shimmy, get your elbow line, shimmy down, and 15 get lower. It loosens the knee, you know, right way.
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
So
You're
here,
good. So now, if you start doing more, because everything else is good. There you go, it's okay. You're doing great. Now, once you shift your hips down, here's more legs. Where's my control? Where's my control? I have to go to lower, I have to open my knees and watch the calf of my ankles. This is what lowers the straight my knees come. I'm gonna lose this. I can't do this lockdown anymore. I need to go again and go myself. You can drop the fish straight up. It's just loading.
Two, one, rest.
the principle is there. I'm not doing the pressure, it's just where am I supposed to be putting it down? I was thinking of Brian when I did that picnic. So I'll just make his head turn back. We're like, that's a rookie move. I was like, oh no.
There was an issue with the
Yeah.
standing back or something.
Yeah.
Two, one, go.
Trying to do one square.
Yeah.
Since the time of 50, 45 school.
Yeah.
you want me lower the top in the parking lot?
He wants that stabilization pressure on the ball. I'm just doing this.
I'm still thinking I'm gonna be out coach. My shoulder just shot. I'm like, ah. So that's all. You got a side out here? You guys know what it is.
Yeah.
Right on the shoulder.
Instead of like head down.
On my hand here. So he said the inside body, right? So again, if you're cross facing, or you do cross here.
1 7.
And so, but I need to get something here. Or help us out. When I got in this position. Yeah. I put something right in those chairs.
Okay, just like another arm.
I could move south, I could move down, I could move. And I wasn't like in the front of doors. I know. It was there, I'm touching her. You can allow the information of that in space. So when you get past the road finally, you know, it's like, past the road. Oh, yeah, I have no control in the good position, almost recovered. Yeah, and so trying to do this, but all the students using the rooms, so I gotta figure out how to get some pressure. His connection prevented me from breathing, and that's why I sound like I was pumping for air. And every breath I took, even though I was breathing, I was straining. Yeah, I couldn't expand, and I couldn't breathe freely. He wasn't rushing me. Carry that way, he was keeping me compact. He was taking away the space that he should have. I was framing ineffective. I need to frame. I need to move forward. The higher bus. My problem is trying to be so methodical. They can bring back the heck in my way. But I'm trying not to lose the position. I need to lose the position because that's just what I'm doing. It seems like, hey, I can, no offense, you're too slow. That's not what he said. That's essentially what he said. I'm chaining together, but I'm not chaining quickly, I'm not flowing. With you, it works for me, but it doesn't work. Yeah, and then it really just comes down to this like body recognition. You never have this recognition. So he does need to address this, but he has to do the head position as well. If he lifts his head up to adjust the underarm, he's going to lose. If he's here, why don't you just adjust maybe his head down, fit right there. Then you can get an inside position here. And having one underarm for this shit is fun. Then you go back to the chest. You run over the legs outside for the wings. And it's pinning up. I can do where. I'm addressing the issue, which is what I understand here. Rather than just.
And you have to fight for inside.
Yeah. We need to learn concept. We need to learn these concepts. We need to go over all the way. But it doesn't mean that in this man concepts that I don't feel we go. We're doing it wrong. Right. But that's just I'm trying to figure the youth right now. Is I don't care what body part I do when on top of that. I just grab the head. Right? Cross facing inside position on everything. That's a good. This is one of the favorite if I shift on the it's an out of the head if I'm using my arms. I'm doing it so just here and there.
So if he went and hooked my head, I love him. Push. I have taken shit my body was stood up. Now I'm losing connection. You need to get the low one or get the low one. Well, now I lost the connection on that. One thing that like Sam always goes no so battle. And so whatever way you're steering someone's head, yeah, he's on top position here. I push this head down, he just goes on stop. So it's like straight arm, like all the center of his head, his lower body's in the opposite direction. So that would be aware that if I just have my arm here, if this, I feel the pressure's coming this way, I can hook here. If he starts to want to attack something else, just using all these good joysticks, that would be a very long position.
He's not predicting our move, he's just flowing my move. He's just flowing it.
I was just thinking that for a long time. I was thinking that you and a couple of others, and it's like going down again, like cycling, and reading my mind. I was like, man, I don't think I was going to go for that. I didn't want to be around. I was like, like water.
Let's see if that's what you say.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome to, I just want to introduce you where he,
Yeah, I gotta go.
I'm off. I'm off every day. Just do a time check, it's, yeah, it's already 10:13.
Oh, just good. I'm officially a I get involved in real estate, but I can get there. We work out with him. That's pretty cool.
So you can shift it.